Hey Bruce, let's get into your SOP here. So the first thing I like to do is zoom out 75% and see if anything jumps out at me. So first I see, if you have enough white space, definitely. There could always be more, but it seems fine so far. And you're under the 2-page limit there. Nice work there. Paragraph length seems to be okay. I would work on this one. This seems a little bit long, more than half the page. I mean, you want to keep it down if you can. It's not essential, but work on it if you can. I also see a few mistakes here that obviously should not be in your final version. I know this is just a draft, but obviously get as many people as you can to look at that thing before you send it in, because those will get you directly into the trash. Let's go to the first paragraph. The most important paragraph of any SOP is the first paragraph, because that's to get the attention of everybody. If you don't get the attention, the hiring manager is going to skim the rest of your SOP at best, and sometimes just won't even read the rest if the first paragraph is not good. So let's see how good yours is. It seems to be okay, but I see one issue, and you say hope to travel to Japan. So that's dangerous wording here. So hiring managers, one of the main goals is to kind of weed out those people that are looking for just a sweet ticket to Japan for a year, travel, go to somewhere else, just to, kind of a stop on their hop, skip, and a jump around the world is the JET program, because it's so awesome, right? That's not what the kind of feeling you want to convey. So I definitely would not use the wording of hope to travel to Japan. I would use some other way to say it. I would hope to live in Japan. I hope to be a part of Japan community or something. That kind of, obviously a better way than that. But you don't want to say travel to Japan. You want to stay away from that wording if at all possible. You want to be a part of Japan, the communities you're going to be a part of, the schools you're going to be a part of. You want to be a part of Japan. You just don't want to travel to Japan. You want to be a part of Japan. And the other issue I see with this first paragraph is there's no mention of, how this experience is going to make you be a great teacher, a great culture ambassador. You need to hit on this hard in the first paragraph. This experience, I think I'm going to be a great candidate because of blah, blah, blah. You got to hit on that hard, show them why they should keep reading. That's basically your goal with the first paragraph. Second paragraph, I see one issue here, and it's this or here. Let's highlight it with this big or. You really have you kind of seems like you set up a backup plan. And backup plans are great to have in real life, but when you're on your SOP for the JET program, you don't have any backup plan. Your goal is to work in Japan as a JET, and that's it. So you say here, my current goal is to work overseas in international business or to work as an English teacher in Japan. So if I don't get the JET program, I'm okay. I got some other backup plans. You don't want to be like that. JET program is where you want to work. It's where you exclusively want to work. So because it's so awesome, and the reasons are these awesome reasons that you research and you put in your SOP. So yeah, I would change that and take out your kind of backup plan. This stuff is good. Further opportunities to help students is good. Keep going here. Now this thing here caught my eye. Taught English in Japan in Ghana for 3 months. This should be a highlighted point, and it should be in your first paragraph actually, because this is huge. This is what people look for. This is what hiring managers want to see. You have experience internationally, and you're not going to, go to Japan, get scared 3 months later, and just leave. You have experience. You're ready for the kind of the tough points, the homesickness. You're ready for all that. This has to be in your first paragraph and highlighted. Not actually highlighted, but this has to be in your. This is huge. This is kind of your best point here, and this needs to be in your first paragraph definitely. Good stuff here. Good stuff here. Culinary culture thing, that's good. Weekends I hosted cooking for Japan. Okay, so this here, right here. Here's another thing. Louisiana spelling, but you need to have this is, you said you had some cooking with Japan workshops. Awesome. That's really cool. And then you say, I hope to continue my awareness after my time on JET. That's cool too. But you forgot this huge chunk of time that's going to happen when we're actually on the JET program, right? You have this, what I used to do, my awesome experience, and then what I'm going to do after JET. But that's cool too. You want to mention that. But you forgot the whole block of time when you actually are on JET. How you going to use your cooking skills in the schools? How you going to use your cooking skills in the community? So in this case, you definitely need to mention hey, if at all possible, I'm going to have a cooking club after school, something like that. You have to bring it up. The whole thing should be littered with ways that you're an awesome candidate. What makes you an awesome JET? What will make you an awesome JET? That's a perfect chance right here is to say I'm going to have a club that's going to be cooking to help students learn English through cooking, that kind of thing. That's a perfect chance right there. Let's go to the last paragraph. This should be your knockout punch. You've got them woozy with all these coming paragraphs, all these awesome points that why you're an awesome candidate. The last paragraph to really hammer that home. And I see we started with kind of a dud here. This right here, if you think about it, pull yourself out of this SOP. Pretend you didn't write it. This sentence really says nothing. I could delete it, and nothing changes about this paper in any way at all. So when you have this kind of sayings like this, I believe I would be an awesome candidate as an ALT in the JET program. That's great to say, but you have to back it up with facts or it really is meaningless. So like, I would be an acceptable ambassador for the United States because blah, 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 blah. You have to add becauses, facts, reasons, things you want to do. You have to add that, or those sentences don't add anything. They shouldn't be there, really. If accepted, I'll use my skills during my undergrad and volunteer improvement to improve health. See, that's cool. This one, you added something. You said like what you would do and how you can do that, or why you have the experience to do that. This first sentence has to be the same as that, that kind of feeling. I would prepare the students for this increasingly globalized world of why my Japanese knowledge, ability, and community involvement. Okay, it's not a bad last sentence either. So overall points would be, it's not a bad skeleton. You have a lot of good facts here, but I would really work on tying them into how you're going to use them specifically to be an awesome jet, right? So like, you have some awesome experience internationally. You definitely need to hit on that in a much stronger way. And yeah, you definitely have a great skeleton. I think, this could be an awesome SOP with a few tweaks here and there. Just mainly making this teaching in Ghana for 3 months your main kind of. Tell me some stories about that. What's a tough point that what's something tough that happened there that you found a solution and it worked out great. How did you teach students there? Give me more information there. That's what I want to hear about. And that's what I think a whole paragraph should be based upon, and how you're going to use those skills to be an awesome ALT, awesome culture ambassador, awesome jet in the future. That's what I want to see from you in your next draft. So, all right, Bruce, that's all for my review here. You had a good skeleton here. Just keep it up, and let me know when you're ready for the draft. We can finish next draft up, and I'll take a look at that too. So, good luck.